Hello and happy Monday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's Tip of the Day. It is July 3rd, 2023. Today's tip comes from the Domino Theory by Edward Capozzi. He writes, when creating a verdict sheet, always use the same language you used during the trial so the jury can get acclimated to the standard of proof you ultimately have to meet. Yes, absolutely. The questions the jury has to answer should be consistent with the jury charge, should be consistent with how we speak throughout the trial. So I know if I'm in a jurisdiction that still has preponderance of the evidence as the negligence standard versus greater weight or more likely than not, many times it's a combination of all those. But if I know the judge is going to use the language preponderance of the evidence, then I want to introduce that language. Better yet, I want to try to convince the other side and the judge, and usually I can do this, to say, why say preponderance of the evidence? Why don't we just say more likely than not? Or if they insist, the greater weight of evidence, which means more likely than not. So if we just say more likely than not, was ABC Trucking negligent, or did ABC Trucking fail to use reasonable care? And okay, throughout the case, I'm going to say more likely than not, more likely than not. If the judge says, our standard jury instructions say preponderance of the evidence, in the jury charge, I explain that that means more likely than not, then okay, I want to use those interchangeably. And I want to introduce that language, preponderance of the evidence. That means more likely than not. By a preponderance of the evidence, more likely than not, did such and such happen. What is your opinion? So that we're modeling that language. Again, the simpler the better. And I really spend a lot of time working with defense counsel. They'll usually agree to make the language simple. And if both sides agree, usually the judge will agree as well. Let's take a deep breath together and be aware of being alive, being grateful to be alive today. May we work today to reduce suffering in the world. May our efforts as lawyers and as people help to repair the world. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate for our clients and champion their stories this Monday. All right, I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you it's Monday. Go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.